Hey boss, let's talk about what fears tend to come up throughout our business design process. Whether you're in the discovery phase, you're already an established business, just trying to maybe do a little rebranding, maybe you're trying to do another launch, or maybe you're about to expand, so you are about to optimize everything as much as possible. Regardless of what phase you're in, a lot of different fears can come up. Those fears are very important because they are going to guide a lot of our decision making, and if we aren't aware of them, they're going to do so subconsciously, which tends to result in self-sabotage. But if we know what they are ahead of time and we use that to our advantage, so therefore we naturally kind of program in some safeguards to these fears, then we're going to be okay. So we're going to go through a few of the most common fears that I hear coming up, and we're going to talk about what motivational kind of talk you can remind yourself of to talk yourself down from any sort of anxious moment that may come up through any point in the process. And the last thing I want to mention before we dive in is that this can come up over and over again. It could be a theme that will consistently haunt you until you really become aware of it, or you can really heal from the root of it, like I said, and make it a superpower. So, all of that being said, I don't want anything I'm about to show you drive anything other than motivation and confidence to be able to move forward. So the first common fear that comes up is the fear of failure, right? What if my business fails and I lose everything? Well, just remember that failure isn't final. It's just feedback. Every great entrepreneur has failed at something, but those moments shaped their success. So in the non-alc space, you're redefining an industry, and every setback brings you one step closer to innovation. Like, quite frankly, no one has literally done this before. And it's at least in the way that we are here in 2024. So again, it's just feedback. Another fear that might come up, fear of the unknown. I don't know what lies ahead, and that uncertainty terrifies me. Look, the unknown is where discovery happens. Each day is a new chapter where you can craft a legacy that has never been written. In a market as dynamic as non-alc, you're a pioneer, creating new pathways for others to follow. Enjoy the journey. I know it seems counter to our intuition to say that this could be an enjoyable experience, but knowing that these are the days, these are the stories you're going to tell the next generation, the next iteration that comes after you, it makes it feel like you're a part of a movie, like you're doing something huge with life. Maybe you have the fear of not being good enough. I don't have what it takes to succeed. What you need to remember is that you already have everything you need within you. Your passion, your creativity, and your unique perspective. No one can bring to any of that to the table but you. Remember that the non-alc industry thrives on authenticity, and that's where you're going to shine. Fear of rejection. What if people don't like my product or idea? Well, rejection is simply redirection. It leads you to the people who will love your offer. In the non-alc world, your product is all about community, wellness, and choice, and those values resonate very, very deeply with people, so just keep looking for your tribe. They are out there. All you have to do is not give up. Remain consistent, right? Maybe you have a fear of financial instability. What if I run out of money and can't sustain my business? Well, smart planning can turn this fear into confidence. Remember that even with limited resources, you're building something sustainable, ethical, and aligned with growing trends. So the non-alc industry is on the rise, and there's plenty of space waiting for you. Maybe you have the fear of making wrong choices. What if I make the wrong decision and ruin everything? Well, no decision is permanent, and every choice teaches you something invaluable. In this emerging market, flexibility and adaptation are key. No single decision defines your journey. Trust that you're going to adjust, and you'll thrive with every move. Perhaps you have a fear of success. What if I succeed and it becomes too overwhelming? Well, success is a reflection of your ability to grow. So just embrace it. You are capable of handling whatever comes your way, and success means that you're making an impact. In the non-alc industry, your success means others are choosing healthier, more intentional lifestyles. else. There's so many different ways we can measure this. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in your head thinking that there's one way of succeeding here and what happens after that. Because as you're building a community, they will support you back because you've been spending this whole time taking care of them. Maybe you have the fear of losing freedom. What if my business takes over my life and I lose independence? Well, your business is a tool to enhance your freedom. It should not be diminishing it. So by building a sustainable non-alc venture, you're creating a business that allows flexibility and growth on your terms. It's your chance to design the life you want. This is something huge that we talk about inside the Discovery Phase Launchpad over and over again. The lifestyle-rich revenue method is all about ensuring that we're not just defining success in one way. We're not just building something to satisfy one KPI, but then others are suffering because of it. That doesn't make sense. We want to do this in a balanced, sophisticated, savvy way, so you don't lose that and you don't miss opportunities, right? What if I miss the perfect moment to act? Well, the best opportunities are the ones that you create for yourself. By building something authentic and valuable in the non-alc space, you're positioning yourself for opportunities every single day. So timing follows passion and dedication. Once you have that foundation set up where you can actually catch everything that comes your way that's really truly of interest and speaks loudly to you and sparks joy, that's what you'll be able to spend your time on if you spend the time now ensuring that your foundations are set up. Maybe you have a fear of letting others down. Like, I don't want to disappoint my loved ones or those who believe in me. Look, you're building something meaningful, not just for yourself, but for everyone who believes in a better, healthier future. So by stepping into this venture, you're showing your loved ones the power of perseverance, creativity, and vision. Don't worry. If they're there from the start and they've been cheerleading you on, they believe in you, right? They're there. You don't have to worry. You are in the process of making everything exactly as you had always imagined. You've got this, right? These fears are all part of the journey, but they're also signals that you're pushing towards growth and transformation. If you weren't feeling anything and there was nothing but crickets, just imagine the cost of never having tried at all. And that weight of potential regret that could come from never giving it a chance, never giving it a try. In the Discovery Phase Launchpad, we address these fears head on so you can move forward with confidence and clarity in building your non-alc business. So let's turn these fears into fuel for your success. And if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to reach out. hello@marinamars.com. I got you.